Hey everyone, it's Sarah and today I'm back with my weekly haul from last week. So I know I haven't done one of these videos in a long time. I'm totally off track with my video regimen that I usually have going on. I did all my collection videos and then the power went out and I'm totally trying to catch up here, but I am finally back with a weekly haul video. I'm super excited because I've got some really good stuff here that I'm super excited to share with you. Don't mind my crazy hair. It's like about to storm outside. It's really humid and my hair is extra fluffy. So, okay. We're gonna start with the Duo fragrance. So, my friend Jennifer sent me over a little batch of decants as well as a full bottle of perfume that we swapped, which I will get to soon. But in the decant, she sent over a little decant of Duo herbs and sea salt, which is a clone of Jo Malone wood sage and sea salt. I have been through an entire 1 ounce bottle of the Jo Malone years ago it's been now, and I've always really liked it. And when I smelled the Duo version, I actually like the Duo version better. There's like a slight sweetness to this one that I don't really get as much in the original, if I remember correctly. It's been, like I say, a while since I went through that bottle, but I just love this. It's really beautiful. This perfume just works really good on my skin and I really love it. Okay, so herbs and sea salt is ambrette seeds, sea salt, and sage. And I adore sage in perfumery. So this was an easy, I love it. It's a slightly sweet, it's a little bit salty, but not overly salty. And that sage is amazing. So Duo herbs and sea salt. Next, this is a Mercari find, and this is one that I've been wanting to pick up for a while. I used to use this shampoo some years ago, and I've always loved the smell of it. And when I saw that there was a perfume, I had to get it. So this is Lush American Cream, and I love this. It brings me so many memories because just like the vanilla-y kind of back in the day when my mom and I were doing a lot of traveling and we didn't even have Lush in the United States yet. We would have to go while we were in Europe or in England. It's just nostalgic for me, so I love the smell of this. I used to use this, and then I used to use a shampoo called Big, which had big chunks of sea salt in it. But yeah, just lovely. So American Cream is milk, vanilla, honey, strawberry, and orange. So good. So that is American Cream from Lush. Okay, next we have the bottle that I swapped with Jennifer. She sent me Eau de Shalimar and I sent her Perfume Initial. So these are beautiful. I love this. This is a super citrusy, slightly creamy, a little bit powdery because it's got some iris in it. Version, very light, airy, beautiful version of Shalimar. I love this. This is incredibly hard to find, so I was so happy that she had 2 bottles of it and was willing to swap, and I had 2 bottles of the Perfume Initial, so we swapped these, and I'm so happy because this is really, really hard to find, and it's so beautiful. So Eau de Shalimar is lime, bergamot, orange, jasmine, rose, vanilla, resin, and iris. It's stunning. It is, this and the Shalimar cologne are my favorite flankers of Shalimar. So this is Eau de Shalimar. And then the other one, I picked this one up, and this one I actually like. This is my absolute favorite. I like this one better than any other Shalimar flanker. This is Shalimar Cologne, and I don't know what it is about this one. It's so beautiful, it's so citrusy, it's creamy, and it ends up, everybody says that the souffle flankers smell like lemon cookies or lemon pastry, and these have, they do-ish. These have like a these have like a darkness to them that keeps them from being gourmand, in my opinion. I don't think, in fact, I had a subscriber say one time that she had purchased the souffle, and that she was hoping that it was gonna, because she had heard so many fragrance reviewers say that it smelled like lemon cookies, that she was hoping it was gonna smell like lemon cookies, and I was a little bit apprehensive for her, because to me this doesn't smell like lemon cookies. It's got, like I say, there's a darkness to this that takes away from that kind of gourmand aspect of it, whereas the cologne does not have that darkness. This is straight up beautiful lemon, creamy, and when it dries down on the skin, it truly does smell like lemon cookies. This is the one to me that smells like lemon cookies, basically, is what I was trying to say in a long-winded way. So cologne is lemon, bergamot, lime, grapefruit, freesia, rose, jasmine, vanilla, orris, and white musk. And it's the orris in here that gives it that intense creaminess. Oh, it's so beautiful. This one is so light, so airy, so wearable, so lemony and citrusy and very slightly floral. But the lemon and the citruses and the orris in here is just stunning. Ugh, I love it. So that is Shalimar cologne, but both of these, I mean, they are both absolutely worth having in your collection if you like Shalimar, but need like a lighter version like me, because I can't pull off the original Shalimar at all. Okay, the next one I have, oh my goodness, you guys. This came in my Scentbird this month, and I almost wish that I hadn't gotten this, because I love it so much, and it is so hard to find, and it is so expensive if you can find it, that I'm so sad. I'm gonna like savor this little decant. This is an Etat Libre d'Orange fragrance, and this is called Noel Eau Balcon. And oh my gosh, you guys. This is like Christmas as a child in the 80s. Oh my goodness. This reminds me of being like 3 and 4 years old, getting in my car seat, all bundled up in this big, huge boat Buick that we had, and my mom driving us to the mall and walking into the warm department stores in the perfume, at the perfume counters, and smelling fragrances like Cinnabar and yes, fragrances like that. This could be like Cinnabar mixed with something like really perfumey, like some old 80s like perfumey perfume, if that makes any sense. I'll think of one and then I'll make like a fantasy fragrance to try to describe this. It's so hard for me to describe because it's such a nostalgic smell, and it absolutely is like Christmas in a bottle when I was a child in the 80s. Okay, so this is honey, apricot, mandarin orange, cinnamon, chili pepper, orange blossom, vanilla, caraway, black clover, holy cow, black clover, labdanum, patchouli, and musk. And I don't even know how to explain this one. It smells like a perfume from the 80s for sure. But at the same time, it smells modern. It is nostalgic for me. And I don't know if you guys, if any of you have a similar experience like that, being really little in the 80s and being taken into department stores around Christmas time. I think you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't have that experience, you're probably just gonna think I'm crazy, but I am in love with this. I tried to find a bottle of it. I was able to find it on eBay, but it was like $180, $190, which I'm just not gonna pay for this just for for a perfume from this house, like let me just put it this way, the only perfume that I'm going to pay that kind of money for is going to be something like Zoologist, you know, something that is super high-end, super worth the quality, or yeah, because it's such high quality, and like I could put one spray on it and it'll last me 2 days basically. I would be willing to pay that for those, but for something like this, it's really just the nostalgia that I love. I would totally rock this all Christmas long, but if I know this house, they don't perform that great, though I have not given this one a good wear test, so it's kind of not a fair thing for me to say, but my experience in the past with this house tells me that it's probably not going to perform that well. But nonetheless, if you guys ever run across a bottle of this, holy cow, pick it up. This is like a little gem. It gets such mixed reviews on Scentbird, but I think people just don't understand it. Like, you have to have an appreciation for 80s fragrances to love something like this. So that is Etat Libre d'Orange Noel Balcon. Noel Eau Balcon, sorry. Okay. The next one is one that I picked up because I've had so many of you ask me if I've ever tried this fragrance, saying that you guys, it's been a ton of your like old signature scents. A lot of you have worn this and love it, and I had never tried it before, and I don't know why. This is a beautiful oriental vanilla fragrance. It's right up my alley, so I don't know what took me so long, but this is Hugo Boss Deep Red, and holy cow, do I love this fragrance. My only complaint with this one is that it doesn't last any time at all. It's like, I would have to reapply this, you know, all day, which is totally fine if I'm going to be home. I don't mind doing that, but it's not one I could wear to work or anything. But this is blood orange, blackcurrant, clementine, pear, mandarin orange, ginger, ginger flower, tuberose, freesia, hibiscus seed, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, and cedar. And it is an absolute stunner. Oh, I love this. And I could see how a lot of you said that you used to wear this like years and years ago, like back in the 2000s. And I could totally see this being like from that time. That is Deep Red from Hugo Boss. Okay. Next, I have another bottle that a beautiful subscriber sent over to me. It was another one that she saw that I absolutely loved, but it didn't work for her, so she sent it to me, and I am so grateful. I'm so glad to have a backup bottle of this. This is Nina Ricci L'Extase Rose Absolue. This is a stunning fragrance. This is a beautiful, deep, rich rose fragrance. I love it. This is a Francis Crick-Jean fragrance, and it's supposed to be comparable to like Oud Satin Mood, but this, I don't think this has any oud in it. So it's like Oud Satin Mood if you took away the oud, because I know a lot of times the oud will kind of overpower, but this is just a stunner of a fragrance. And thank you so much. You know who you are that sent this to me. I know who you are, and I'm so, so grateful to you. So thank you again. I will cherish this backup bottle. So that is Nina Ricci L'Extase Rose Absolue. And then last but not least, this is an interesting one. This is a perfume that I picked up because lovely Simona sent me a decant of a fragrance called, let me find it here, Nymphia from Blue Marine. Oh my gosh, and this is a stunning floral fragrance. I think it's like an aquatic floral, if I remember correctly. It's so good, and it is so hard to find here. So I looked on Fragrantica to see if I could find anything comparable, and people had voted this one here as being like it. This is Flora Bella from Lalique. Now, this is also incredibly hard to find. I just happened to find a partial bottle of this on eBay for really inexpensive. So I went ahead and picked it up. This does not smell like Nymphia. I wish it did, but it doesn't. It doesn't smell bad by any means. It's really nice. It's And it's definitely in that kind of family. It's a beautiful, sweet floral. This doesn't have, to me, like an aquatic, well, maybe it does a little bit. There might be a little bit of an aquatic quality to this, like the Nymphia has, but this is a beautiful, sweet floral. It's slightly green. It's nice. It's really nice. This is, like I say, it's just a partial bottle. I think I picked it up for like 15 bucks or something. It was really inexpensive. I'm glad I tried it, and I'm glad to have it in my collection. It's discontinued. It actually is a really nice fragrance. So this is Lilac, Mimosa, Frangipani, Freesia, Tiare Flower, Tuberose, Orchid, Cassia, Carnation, Spices, Vanilla, White Musk, and Amber. And it is really, really pretty. It's just, it's not Nymphia, but that's okay. I will savor my little decant of Nymphia and keep my eye out to see if maybe I can find a bottle of it someday. So anyways, guys, those are all of the fragrances that I picked up last week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.